Oh yeah, ain't the chosen one, MC Nut representing Shockpop, baby. Hold on, say something, mate. I can't show your face.
Don't look at me.
Oh shit, that's the real voice, folks.
That's official.
It's Friday the 13th. That's the reason why I'm in this get. Look at that sweet T-shirt. Look how badass I am.
What convention holds a convention on a Friday the 13th?
Oh yeah.
Is it going to be epic or complete fail? Epic or complete fail?
I don't know. We're about to find the fuck out, dude.
About to find out.
Oh yeah. Woo, that sounds good, baby. It's time for another show. And if you don't know, now you know, baby, baby. It's scary. Who could be under the mask? Who could be under the mask, you say in your Jersey accent? Who could be under that mask? The one and only MC Nut. Woo! Boyfriends, you better guard your girlfriend's butts, cause MC Nut's in the house. That's right, I get nasty. They call me McNasty. Ooh, I get on your girlfriend's butt like it's a McRib sandwich. That's right. Oh, I'm here to tell you about Shockpop Miami Comic Con. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I got some goodies. This is a great show. First time show. The very disappointing thing about Miami Shockpop, or Fort Lauderdale, whatever you want to call it, same place, South Florida, you know, God's country, paradise, what, you know, the locals refer to it as. Not many people showed up, man, but probably one of the greatest lineups I've ever seen in con history. One of the greatest. I mean, we had a Friday the 13th reunion that's 5 deep. We had a Demons reunion that's about 5 deep. Oh, what else we had? We had some, Nightmare on Elm Street. What was it? Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. There's about 8 or 9 deep on that reunion. You know, there was just too much, guys, to get it all. I had to be choosy. So, you know, my #1 horror movie is Friday the 13th, hands down. It's my go-to franchise. You had Sean Cunningham. You had a lot of those guys there. But, you know, I was like, you know what? Can I get those guys another time? Yes. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. They'll be at Texas Frightmare. Will I go to that? I don't know. But there's another opportunity I can get Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 because it's like 30th anniversary, I believe. So, you know, I looked at it like this. Demons. How often are you going to get the Demons cast and crew? That's your boy MC Nut. Shockpop, baby. Demons. Get ready to get signed right there. Claudio Simonetti. All the great on this line right here. It's on like Donkey Kong till the break of dawn. Let's do this. And you got Claudio Simonetti there. One of the greatest horror composers of all time. One of the front men of Goblin. I mean, how can you beat that? So I had to pick and choose because I got a lot of horror cons coming up. There's 2 or 3 I want to go to this year. And I'm not made of money. You may think I make it rain. But, you know, right now, it's a drought. You know, just coming off the slow time for me and my business. You know, November, December, it's not that great. So, you know, I got to conserve. And plus, I'm trying to save up for a new camera. I want all this other stuff, so I had to hold back. Let me drink this cold beer real quick. Get the mouth lubricated. Let me show you guys my biggest pickup. Oh yeah, players. Look at that. That's the Laserdisc. Laserdisc. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, I know you're gonna jizz in your pants. That's okay. You can jizz in your pants. I'll allow it. You can jack off to this. You know. I know some of you losers are never gonna get this in your life because you're not as cool as me. Look at that, Demons. Ooh. Oh, guys, we got Claudio Simonetti. We got Giancarlo, I think's her name, last name. Of course, you got Lamberto Bava, the director. You got Sergio Sattivelli. I can't say his last name, I'm not Italian. He's a makeup guy, prop guy for Demons. He signed that. You're going to see all these guys' pictures right here. And of course, you got the Italian dream of Bobby Rhodes of Funky Like a Monkey tour. Stopped in Fort Lauderdale, baby. Oh, let me hear ya. Oh, look at that, guys. Woo! You know, in Italy, there's paved roads, there's highways, there's byways, but there's only one, a Bobby Rhodes. Bobby Rhodes is a cool cat, man. I got him on Friday night because I was like, you know what? there's going to be huge lines on Saturday. It's like it's dead for Friday. It was Friday the 13th too. And I was like, man, it's going to be dead. But you know, not the case. So I got them all Friday night, and Bobby Rose was in costume on Saturday, so that sucked. But Jaretta, aka Rosemary from Demons, oh, she's a sweetheart, man. She's a real nice lady. I hit her up on Facebook, and Bobby Rose, and Lamberto Bobby. He had already had 5,000 friends maxed out. I got Claudio, man. Claudio got with me right back, man. I got 3 things signed from Claudio. 3 things. Woo! Big fan of Goblin Bulls. Wish I could have got him on tour. Petting my kitty cat. And I got all kinds of things. So look at that Demons signed Laserdisc right there. Plenty of pictures, plenty of action. Just look how beautiful that is, guys. I'm going to take it out of the plastic for you. Here's what you got to do, though. Always, when you got records or Laserdiscs, always store them with the disc outside. You don't want to get that ring around your Laserdisc. That's what keeps it nice and fresh. Put this down real nice. Put it down careful. Look at that, guys. Don't jizz yourself. I got more goodies coming. You want to wait for that money shot. You want to wait for that money shot. All right? Oh, don't jizz during the foreplay, guys. Look at that right there. Ooh. Ooh, that's Bobby Rose. That's Sergio. Look at that. There's Jaretta. All right, here, guys. Let me get you up. There's Claudio and Lamberto Bobby. Look at how beautiful that is. You see that in silver? That's how you got to go. Laser disc action. That's going to be framed up real nice. Real nice. Ooh, I know you're hating life right now, guys. You're like, why does NC not have all the good shit? Why does he have all the good shit? Because I'm the man. You know what? Go ahead and get your shitty little mini poster signed. That's fine with me. You don't want to bring in the heat. You don't want to bring in a laser disc or an original poster. That's your business. I'm not here to judge you. I'm saying don't get mad when you see fucking awesome like this. Oh, you want to get the standard 8x10s at the table? That's cool. I've done it a few times myself. You know what? Oh, look how beautiful that is. Ooh, that is. Oh, it's magic. You know. Oh, that is amazing. Big fan of this right here. This is going to go up above the TV. Right back there. I know you see that Warriors, you see the Return of the Living Dead poster. That's going on the prize wall right there, Bulls. Alright, see what else I got. I'm going to keep it Claudio real quick. Of course, we're just going to do a little picture montage right here. You got to sign my Dawn of the Dead movie poster, my original one. I got George Strait, Ken Foray on there. I don't have many autographs on that thing. I need to get to work on it before these people start kicking a bucket. As you see right there, Claudio signed my Dawn of the Dead. Oh, that's big signature right there. That next to Romero, that's probably and Dario Argento, that's probably the signature I want the most on that poster. Getting Claudio from Goblin on there, that's big time, guys. That is huge for me right there. I'm so excited to meet this guy. As you hear in the background, I have the soundtrack to It's personally one of my favorite Claudio Simonetti soundtracks, and as you can see, oh, he signed it right there to Tim, Bulls! To Tim! Look at this. Of course, the beautiful, one of the hottest girls of the 1980s, Jennifer Connelly's in this. This movie is absolutely fantastic from top to bottom. The soundtrack is great. Oh man, it's got some really great synth sounds to it. Suspiria, Phenomena, Dawn of the Dead, probably my go-to Claudio and Goblin soundtracks. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Beautiful artwork too on that thing. Look at that. Oh man, that is nice right there, guys. I love it very much. He signed it for me, signed it in silver. It's also the clear vinyl. I might get some video of that, you know, of it playing for you. But I mean, meeting Claudio was the highlight of the con for me. Of course, Sean Cunningham was there. He was charging 40 bones. I just don't see really going above 20 anymore, guys. You know, okay. I know what you're saying, all 10. Freddy Krueger's 40, 50 bucks. Depends on what show you're at. I know that. But Freddy Krueger is, you know, Hall of Fame. And I think Claudio should be Hall of Fame in horror. So getting him for 15 bucks. He's only charging 15 bucks per signature. I got 4 signatures for 45 bucks. Basically got my boy 8 the Chosen one for free. I owed him one. He got me a Debbie Rochon for free. he actually retroactivated that deal. I was like, oh man, you owe me one. He's like, oh, remember Debbie Rochon? I was like, okay, you retroactivated me. That's fine, bro. That's fine. But anyway, look at this right here, guys. This is a prized possession. You know, meeting Claudio is simply awesome. Love to see him in concert. They did a North American tour. Didn't come anywhere close to Orlando. Matter of fact, the closest place was Atlanta, which is maybe 7.5 hours. Depends on what time you leave. You leave early in the morning, you get there like 6.5. Beat a lot of traffic, but be a dream of mine to see Goblin. He said they're going to do another North American tour probably a year or two from now. Hit some other cities that didn't hit. He says it's a big success. He told me he was, you know, he spoke a lot of English, but not too much. He definitely didn't know the American monetary system, because he's asked me, is that enough money? I was like, you know, I didn't want to cheat the guy. So I was like, yeah, man, that's, you know, you gave me 4 for the price of 3, so that's real sweet of him. And I mean, it's one of the few celebrities at a con that I geeked out over. I mean, I was telling this whole conversation, then I realized after I told him the conversation, I was like, oh man, a lot of people, you're the John, I just went on this whole rant like, oh, you're the John Lennon of horror. Oh, you know, I sound like stupid. You know, I went on this whole rant, you know, try to compliment the guy. You know, I geeked out, man. It's kind of embarrassing. Of course, you know, I don't know if that's on video or not. You might see that on video, I don't know, I can't remember. But got my Laserdisc, I got this vinyl signed by Claudio. And let's get off the topic of demons. You know, you got Friday the 13th there, and I was like, it's Friday the 13th, I got to get something. I can't come away empty-handed. So, of course, I went and seen my good buddy, Harry Manfredini. And he had one last one on his table. He said he would have brought more, but he didn't realize that vinyl was popular again. And I had another basketball conversation with him, like I did at Horror Hound in Cincy a year ago. And we talked about the return of vinyl. I was like, man, vinyl is coming back. I was like, next con you go to, you got to probably bring 30 or 40 of these. But, you know, it was Friday night. I got the last one. Look at that, guys. Right there. Harry Manfredini, yo. Look at that. Puts the musical notes, of course. 30 bucks. He autographed it for free. You know, this thing goes for 35. You know, at any record store right now. There's 2. There's a murky green edition. I don't know which one's more rare. There's the mercury green. Of course, you know, you open this up, you get the artwork. You know, pretty solid. That's all right. Of course, you get the vinyl. Look at this, guys. Look at this. You want to talk about Friday the 13th gold? Look at that right there. Look at that right there. Red and black attack, baby. That is sweet. Oh, sounds beautiful too, guys. 180 gram vinyl. That means there's a deeper groove in the record. Gives you more rich, full sound. A better sound. Probably, you know, the best sound that beats CDs any day. Great sound, guys. And look at this. You got, of course, you got the fold gate. Right here, I kept the plastic. It fell off, but you know, you got the sticker and all that. You got it right there, guys. Harry Manfredini signed this. This is definitely going to be a treasure favorite of mine. Sounds beautiful. Right there's the back. Friday the 13th. It's got the song titles on there. Of course, it's got Sail Away Tiny Sparrow. You know, the track that plays. And Ari comes in and grabs Adrian. But yeah, guys, this is a big hit right there. I had a great time at Miami Shockpop. The lineup, guys, one of the best lineups I've seen in con history. Pop culture, comic book guys, horror guys, great horror selection. But again, as a first-time con, they might have went too big, but I mean, hopefully it stays around. I mean, it's a first-time con, so you're going to expect some complications. My only complaint was they had a lot of the big-time panels on Friday, like at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, like the Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Demon's panel was all real early. We didn't get there until about 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock. And we tried to get all our stuff signed. Fortunately, when we got there, a lot of people bailed from Friday the 13th. A lot of people bailed from Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy was there, Mark Patton, and Kim Myers stuck around. But I mean, other than that, it was pretty dead. Of course, the Demons people, they held on to the last second. And I mean, if you have to pick, I mean, how many times do you see a Demon reunion in the United States? I mean, slim to none. So I could not pass that up. If I was going to spend a couple of $100, I was going to get Demons because my thought process is I can get Nightmare on Elm Street 2 down the road. I can get Friday the 13th down the road. And I really didn't have anything for the Friday the 13th cast sign. I don't have a Laserdisc. I want to keep my Friday the 13th posters signature free because they're so cherry. They look so great for their age. I'm lucky to have those. And the Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is probably my least favorite of the Nightmare franchise, believe it or not. It's even, I prefer Dream Child over it, but it is a Nightmare movie, and I would love to have those signatures because I got a pretty Laserdisc I'd love to put it on. But that was going to, with Freddy, that was going to be like a $350 thing to get signed up. And I was like, I just don't have the money. If I can't get them all, I'm not going to get any. But I wanted to get that signed up, but I had to make choices, and Demons was the choice, and I think I made the right choice because I've never seen any of those people at cons, and I think it's going to be a really long time till you see them again. And it's also the 30th anniversary of Demons. Love it or hate it, guys. It's a great movie. I think love it or hate it, it's a great movie. But anyway, guys, that's my Shockpop. Of course, you've seen videos of the Karate Kid panel. Ralph Macchio was there, a couple of those guys. That was fun seeing them. Didn't get anything signed by them because you're talking about another $40-50 for each one of those guys. So there's too many people, and if you try to get a signature from everybody you wanted, you were looking at a grand. If I had a grand to blow, I would have blew it, but I don't have a grand to blow. I'm trying to make a movie, trying to buy new equipment, so I had to play the conservative tip. But anyway, guys, Miami Shockpop, great guest list, probably as good as you can get for a con. Primo. First time con, they had it on Valentine's Day weekend. I think that kind of hurt it. Not many people showed up. It was probably one of the deadest cons I've ever been to. It was hard to find cosplayers. You really, besides the panels, they had some viewing. Of course, American Guinea Pig had some problems, and a couple other movies did also. So they had their complications, and I think they had their panels too early on Friday. It was a hopefully they'll have another one, because I think if they have another one next year, it'll be big. I think the word's going to get out, especially guys doing videos like me showing what they got. But anyway, guys, definitely, if they have Shockpop next year in Fort Lauderdale and they have anywhere as close to the guest list they had this year, make sure you go, because that was the shortest Freddy Krueger line I've ever seen in my life. You would have maybe waited 20 minutes tops to get Freddy Krueger. If it was a Friday night, you could have walked right up to him in 10 minutes. There's maybe 4 or 5 people deep at the most. On Saturday, it was maybe 20 people deep at the most when I walked by there. You will never see a Freddy Krueger line that short amount of people and short amount of waiting time. So if you wanted to get some Freddy stuff signed, oh man, you could have been out of Freddy's line in a good 30 minutes, and he was talking to people. So if you wanted to get your Freddy time in, some quality time with Robert Englund, you missed out, because he was definitely chatting people up for a little bit of extra time than I normally seen him have. I've seen him at 3 other cons, and usually it's, he'll talk to you a little while he's signing, because he's probably one of the better guests you're going to meet, guys. As far as Hall of Famers go, he really takes his time with fans. Super nice dude. He showed us some of it. I got a signature from Freddy. Got his poster signed. He did the artwork, everything. Real nice guy. He's telling us about his new projects. Told us about Fear Clinic. Still haven't seen it. Can't wait to see it. So if you wanted some quality Freddy time, you really missed out, because if you're a huge Freddy fan, he probably would have talked to you for a good 5 minutes. Just solid talk. You probably could have asked him anything you want, because it was that slow. It was ridiculous. The only lines that were really long were for the Sons of Anarchy people, but still quick to get through those lines. Unbelievable how many people did not show up to this thing. I could not believe it. That lineup, I thought this was going to be a busy con. There's a lot of theories on what happened. Some infighting among other cons. I'm not going to mention any other cons' names, but those are rumors I heard. Like, a lot of people were trashing it. Who knows if it has anything to do with it. If you see that lineup, you're going to show up to a con. I just think the fact that it was on Valentine's Day weekend, because, if not many girls are into horror movies, let's face it. And your girl, usually that you gotta, if you're a weak dude and you give in to your woman, which is not a bad thing, I'm not saying that, but if there's a big con like this in town and you sacrifice that for Valentine's Day, at least don't go there for a couple of hours, then you're a weak dude. I'm sorry, you're a weak-minded dude. If she won't let you go to a con on Valentine's Day weekend, I'm sorry. But anyway, I didn't like where the con was located. That was a definite bummer. It's located at the cruise ship port. Pain in the ass to get in that place. There's really nothing around it to go eat at. I prefer cons at hotels over convention centers any day of the week because you can bring your own drink in, have a good time. And trust me, that was the kind of con I wish I had my own cooler. I would have got drunk, had a good time. Again, not many cosplays there. And I mean, the vendors I heard were pissed off because, I mean, you can't blame them. You expect Saturday to be your busy day? Oh, man. I mean, it was dead, guys. But anyway, that's my video. I don't think I forgot anything. Again, let's review. Friday the 13th vinyl signed by Harry Manfredini. Oh, that's awesome. Let's check this out right here. Phenomena soundtrack, which you heard in the background, signed by Claudio. Right there, look at that, guys. Ooh, 210 Claudio. And of course, the Creme. Hey, this is the banana split right here, guys. Oh, demons. Look at that, guys. Oh, we'll get you up close and personal. Oh, that's all right, guys. You're sitting in your mom's basement. You can jack off to this. You have my full permission. I won't get mad. I understand. I would want this too. This would be one of my dream Laserdiscs to get signed. I'm better than you when it comes down to it. That's cool, man, you know? I'm the commander-in-chief of horror. You know, I got the best posters. I got the best Laserdisc. You know, it's for an average, everyday guy, hardworking guy, you know, middle to lower middle class. You know, I do what I can. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. Of course, I'll be putting some panels up. Upcoming, I got Horror Hound in Cincinnati that I want to go to. I'm definitely going to. Also, Mad Monster Party. I'm just going to make like a whole vacation week because they're a week apart. And I'm hoping Cinema Wasteland. Now, if you're a Romero fan, Day of the Dead fan, make sure you go to Cinema Wasteland in Strongville, Ohio. I believe it's just a couple miles outside of Cleveland, so it's basically Cleveland, Ohio. But anyway, I think they're 11 deep on Day of the Dead cast, the original 1985 George Romero. And I mean, I'm going to do everything I can possibly, at least make it up there. I don't care if I got to fly up and fly back the next day. I'm going to go there and get those signatures because, I mean, I don't think you'll ever see another Day of the Dead cast reunion like that. It is 11 deep. 11 deep. If they haven't died, they're there. Hopefully they can maybe wrangle in Nicotero. I don't know. Of course, Nicotero does shows all the time. You can get him another time. I'm talking, you got Savini. You got all the main cast characters except for the doctor who passed away. Bub's going to be there. Howard Sherman. So guys, if, you know, I already scheduled plans for Horror Hound and Mad Monster Party. Kind of didn't really look at the Cinema Wasteland. But if I could change it back, I would cancel Horror Hound in Cincinnati and go to Cinema Wasteland because, I mean, that is absolutely amazing. So I'm definitely going to try to, you know, spend a couple $100, get a plane ticket down, plane ticket back, get what I got to get signed, maybe get a hotel. But, I mean, I got to go to that. That is a must-have signatures. But anyway, guys, of course, I enjoy doing the videos. You guys have a nice night. Hope you liked it. Like it, share it, tell your friends about my YouTube channel. Get some subs. I got a couple movie reviews coming up. If you haven't seen Starry-Eyed, great movie. Also, I'm going to do a retro. I did one of Tusk. Forgot I did the review, and I need to put that up anyway. You know, I was kind of a couple months late on it, and I watched it about a month ago. I thought, you need to watch the review, all right? I'll retro-activate that review. But anyway, guys, y'all have a good night. Peace out. The Last Horror Show. Boom.